Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day with a Holstein cow behind me, or an orca, whichever you prefer. Pardon my hair, it's all feathered back and whatnot because I've been watching a lot of documentaries from the 70s, like about 70s shows. Charlie's Angels, Dallas, Three's Company. Oh, so many of them. The Partridge Family, the Brady's. I've gone Gilligan's Island. Oh my God, I'm out of control. The reason why is because Vesper let me know in a comment under a recent video. Vesper Martini, one of my moderators, who's carrying out a moderator coup d'etat on Sunday at 12:30, said something in a comment section that she has her questions all ready to go, and they're all about entertainment, which is my worst category, unless we're talking about the classics. And for me, the classics would be like 70s, 80s, that kind of jazz. Oh, yeah. I also watched a docu on Family Ties, the Michael J. Fox show. I liked all those shows, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. I was raised on television, pretty much, and now I've given it up for Lent. So, the funny thing is, when I go back now to look at shows like even Frasier and stuff, I'll notice some of the subtle, how can I put this, brainwashing techniques. That's pretty harsh, but really it is. Yeah, I guess some of the subtle establishment promotion that they did. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. In other words, the shows would be able to work in a little bit of something that generally promoted the establishment, I guess is what I'm saying, or didn't look into alternative theories or research or any of that jazz. So, that's kind of neat to be able to spot that readily, ladies and gentlemen. Well, here we are. It is about 8 o'clock on the night before I turn 55. Ooh, I'll be 55 at midnight, I guess, won't I? I'll probably be asleep by then. And I decided I always want spaghetti on my birthday. Spaghetti's my favorite dinner, so I just decided to make it. Mother will prepare the pasta, though. I don't like cooking pasta. I know, it's strange, isn't it? It's probably the easiest part of the whole thing. But the sauce is already... I cooked it starting about 5 o'clock. It's in the crock, and then I'll put it back in tomorrow. And I've tasted it. It is really bursting with that garden fresh flavor, ladies and gentlemen. It really is. So that'll be good. And we've invited another person to come to dinner. Guess who's coming to dinner? It's not Sidney Poitier. It is possibly Mr. Migdal, a man who I've known my whole life. I don't even know how to explain Mr. Migdal. He was a teacher in high school. He taught French and English. I had him for English. And he was friends with my mom and dad for years. And then I, would hang out at his house. I met Greg Pfizer there. That was my childhood sweetheart. Mr. Migdal's a musician, and Greg was the drummer, and they'd jam. They'd have a jam session. That's how I met him. And, I don't really know how to explain him. He's hilarious without really meaning to be. He's always in a dilemma. He's very slow moving and I guess, I don't know, focused on maybe one thing, can't really multitask. He's really funny. A sitcom could be based on him. Whenever it came time, a couple years ago when the time changed, when you had to move your clocks, whatever time of year that is, well, 2 times a year, he literally did it in stages. He's like, well, I moved the clock in the garage, and I suppose in a few days I'll do the one in the bathroom or whatever. It was just really cute. So anyhow, I'm hoping he can come to dinner, but unfortunately he's had a death in his family, and it might be the day that they are, as he put it, laying out the gal who passed away, which would be his niece. So I hope he can come. It was a last-minute invite. It would just be Mother, Mr. Migdal, Lisa, and Perpetch for my world-famous spaghetti, which I made when my father died, too, in 1991. Clearly I've made it more times than that, but I wanted to thank all my friends for kind of being there for me. When he died, it was very sudden. He just keeled over dead. And I flew up from Houston because I lived there. And it ended up that I just wanted to make a big dinner for all the people that were really helpful to me or had been lifelong friends. Migdal was involved in that. Clearly, he was invited. That's back when the pool was in service. And the pool house was always delightful. And, it wasn't just a hangout for Spencer. It was an in-action, I guess, pool house. And so I had the dinner out there. It was really nice and fun, and that's something I'll always remember is how Migdal was involved. Oh my God, I'm going off on Migdal. I have no clue why. I got myself a birthday gift, a couple of them actually, and one of them came today in the mail. It is a non-slip 3D spa breathable home bath pillow, supports home beach bathtub pillow. And I used it already. It's the kind that won't get moldy or anything due to the water. And I took a bath this afternoon after doing housework. I had a whole list of things to do. It was kind of a disaster in here. It was a disaster. So I got it all cleaned up and vacuumed and all that jazz. And I took a nice bubble bath. And then I ordered something else for myself. I couldn't believe the price. It was, I think, $16 or $17 tax, title, and license. It's the Partridge Family, the entire series. Yes, the entire Partridge series on DVD for the low price of $17. I'm feeling stuffed up all of a sudden. All right, well, that's really all. I just thought I'd drop in and do a video. I know you can't live if living is without me, so here I am on the last day of my, being 54. However you want to figure it. It's my 82nd year, but I'm really 54 and all this jazz. Whatever. I'm 54 right now, but I'll be 55 tomorrow, is the point. Although I've been a living person so longer than that, so I'm really in my 58th year or whatever. I don't know. It involves math, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Also, I have everything ready to go over to Mother's. I have the quote of the week and my little, there we go, a little more light. Oh, maybe I shouldn't do that. I have the quote of the week and all the stuff that, like my lounging folder and everything, and the cover sheet has been printed and all that jazz. Let me just do that. That might be more subtle. I'm prepared for the gig on Sunday. I'm just going to prattle on incessantly because I don't really do long videos ever. Usually 5 minutes is my limit, but I didn't really do much the other day or this week, and I figured what the heck, I might as well. If people consider it a live gig for like 5 hours, they can hang with me for 10 minutes, darn it. Especially during the special occasion of my being 54 for the last, few more hours, and then I'll be 55. Up, drinking out of my, oh wow, coffee splattered all over that, ladies and gentlemen. You'll have that. At any rate, I really think I am done, though. How else can I drag it out any further? I hope to see you Sunday at 12:30. I'll be going live from Mother's, and she'll be joining us in the second portion of the show, hopefully. Although I do have an intermission recorded. Boy, now I'm having a hot flash. I have an intermission recorded, but Mother she doesn't want to sit there and talk. She gets scared and everything. You know how frightened she is of everything, I'm sure. So that's really all. I'm done blathering on. I have to watch some more documentaries to get ready for Vesper's questions. I'm in a panic. I need to go over my music history next. Oh dear, I never even thought of that. Entertainment, it encompasses a whole bunch of things. It could be movies, it could be music, it could be plays. Oh my God, plays! Are you kidding me? Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Join me, join others, drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. And remember, war is a racket. Don't take my word for it. Check out General Smedley Butler and what he had to say. Over and out, ladies and gentlemen. 8 minutes, almost 9 minutes. Wow. I'm going to say something as a test to see if you made it to the end of this. Pickle juice. Tell me what I said right around 9 minutes. Love you. Bye.